Stan Gibilisco here, proprietor and operator of amateur radio station W1GV, Whiskey 1 Good Vibrations. I have a little story to tell you about my college days in ham radio at the club station W0 Yankee Charlie in the basement of Pioneer Hall. I described that in a different video, Pioneer Hall being the most prestigious dormitory on campus. And it was not the one that I lived in, by the way. I lived in Frontier Hall right next door. Just a run-of-the-mill college dorm with a lot of sports jocks in it who'd get drunk and pound on the doors. That was their life, okay? And they weighed like 250 pounds, and they were on the football team, and I guess the game wasn't enough to take their rage out. Well, I didn't have a lot of rage against the lid that I encountered one night at W0YC. I was into high-speed CW at that time, and my actual call letters were WA0 Ocean Kilo Victor. But I got down there and used W0YC almost every night. Seemed I never did find very much time to study in college, which might explain why my grade point average was not the best. But one night, somebody decided to deliberately interfere with me. Now this guy was, or gal as the case may be, and never identified itself, it was a skilled operator because it knew exactly how to zero beat you. It knew exactly how to make it so that to distract you and annoy you. Every time I transmitted, this station would send a bunch of dits or das or things like that. Zero beat with me, and I had full break-in so I could hear this sound between my dits and das as I sent them. And this person was deliberately trying to interfere with me, clearly an illegal activity. But it seemed to get a great deal of joy out of doing this and continued to do it for several nights. Most of my operation, as I recall, on that station was on 20 meters and 40 meters, maybe 80 meters in the middle of the winter. And it was just a bizarre experience. It's never happened to me before or since. Someone deliberately trying to sabotage my QSOs, and it didn't anger me so much as it just struck me as weird, bizarre, that somebody could actually be that bad of an operator, that somebody could actually be that big of a lid. But they're out there, fellow radio amateurs, and if you operate enough, it's not just a rude person, that you encounter some nights on SSB on 75 meters or something like that. This was a deliberate, calculated, and very skilled asshole. Stan Gibilisco signing off, proprietor and operator of W1 Good Vibrations, saying 73 to you, meaning best regards and I'll never interfere with you, and so long, meaning, assuming you can hear it, as that other lid sits on there and zero beats me, da-da-da-da-da-da.